Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Christy VANN with Fantastic Finances, and on this channel I teach velocity banking. So today I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind a little bit because I'm trying to understand how that we go to school for 12 to 13 years and we don't learn the basics of life that we need to know just to be able to survive in this world, right? So we go to school and they teach us all of this algebra, geometry, chemistry. I understand that we do need advanced maths like that if we're going to be a doctor or an engineer. I get that. But in high school, it just seems like that we should be learning the basics of life. Like, how about learning how to balance a checkbook? How about learning how to take care of a checking account? How about learning how to do your finances in general? So it's good to know which river in another country runs backwards. I get it. All of that stuff is fun to learn about. But our children are going out into the world and they don't know how to set up a budget. They don't even know what a budget is. Like I've said in other videos, I don't like budgeting. I don't like having the mindset of scarcity, like you're afraid to do anything because you're going to spend over your budget. But you still need to establish what your cash flow is with the income that you have and the expenses that you have going out, so that you will know exactly how fast your velocity banking is going to work for you to pay off your debt. When my oldest children were going through school in the 90s and 2000s, they had stopped teaching cursive. And so now, I guess they have a hard time reading cursive because someone decided that we didn't need to know how to read the documents that started out the United States, and they're all written in cursive, right? So there's some things taught in the school system that I'm thinking, I think that there would be a much better way to get the children ready for life if we were teaching them life basics. Such as, how does compound interest work? What happens when we get a huge student loan that we decide to live off of and party off of? Why aren't we teaching them what kind of negative consequences that's going to have for them in the future when they do end up finishing college and get that job? What if we taught them how to invest? What if we taught them how insurance works? Health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, car insurance? What if we spent a little time teaching them the basics of insurance? What about how credit cards work? What if we taught them how to use credit cards so that they never get into debt, because they know that a credit card is not just to go out and live the high life or to go party on. If we just gave them a foundation of what credit actually means, what your credit score is going to mean when you are an adult, wouldn't that be beautiful if we could start our children out with something besides $50,000 in student loan debt as soon as they step out into the adult world and say, here, have it, go do it now? That's not fair. We're not teaching the children how to use and manage money. We are just throwing them out there with geography, algebra, sociology. All of that I get is important. I get that needing to know that there are different types of clouds in the skies, that's fun, and I guess that could be important somewhere. But how about the basics of life? How about we teach them what they're really going to need, and that is how to manage their money, how to use velocity banking so that they can stay out of debt while they have the things that they need paid for. What if we taught them how taxes work? What if we taught them about time management? What if we taught them to invest in themselves, to have a vision, to have a goal for their life, so that they don't just sit around depressed playing video games all the time, looking for the next excitement and beating that next level, when they could be out building themselves up and looking for the adventure of who they can be in the future and how much fun it can be when you are diving into work that you absolutely love, instead of saying, oh, well, you're just going to be a secretary all your life, so you might as well sit on the couch and play a game. We don't want to do that to our children. We want to give them goals, visions, to teach them this life that they're going to end up living in anyway. So we might as well give them the foundational tools that they need to push them forward and not let them start out in these big, huge student loan debts. Oh, the kids are so covered up today. Adults in their 40s are covered up today. It is amazing how many student loans are out there that people are suffering with right now, and they feel like they have no way out. So if they're coming to me, I'm showing them velocity banking, and it is getting them out of their debt very quickly. But at the same time, should we really set our children up for that? Like I've said in previous videos, I don't have a degree. I have certifications. I make more and have made more than people can make in the United States with getting a college degree. So my encouragement is, get you a certification, go to trade school, learn something that you can use for the rest of your life that is going to make you lots of money, that is going to make you feel fulfilled because you're doing something with your hands. You've learned a trade, you've learned a skill that very few people can do, and you make it your best. That's all that society needs, to do their best, to want to do their best, and to keep moving forward. And you know, debt wouldn't be a problem if we set our kids up with good foundational tools to use, such as what they're going to do for a living, you know, helping them find a trade that is right for them, helping them get a certification. Maybe they want to be an insurance agent. Maybe they want to be a real estate agent. None of these things take college degrees, save thousands of dollars, but yet make thousands of dollars. You have to direct your children in the way they should go and give them ideas, because they're young and they don't understand. They don't understand that they don't have to go to college. College is a great thing for a person who has a goal and knows what they want to do. But if you're getting in there kind of like I went in at first and like, I don't really know what I want to do, that's not helping anything. That's just getting debt that you don't need. And thank the Lord that I didn't never have student loan debt. Thank the Lord that my children never had student loan debt. They are college graduates, but they got scholarships, and not sports scholarships. They just got scholarships that were being offered to them. And it is beautiful to know that they did not have to start their lives, their adult lives, out with any debt. And that's the way I would like to see all of the future generations do. We need to teach our children that it's okay to fail, that when we fail, it only makes us stronger. Failing is a part of life. It teaches us what not to do. You stand up, you dust off, and you just keep on digging, because there's more of life to live. There's no need to live depressed or afraid of tomorrow. If you've got the Lord with you, you've got everything you need, and you just need to move forward. If you're in a relationship that is just taking you up one minute and down the next, jump off of that roller coaster. All you have to do is step off. You don't have to keep riding that emotional roller coaster with somebody that's just torturing you because they're unstable for whatever reason. We're not called to be in turmoil. We're called to peace. And you need to find your peace, whatever that means. I know sometimes it's so hard to step away from those relationships. I have been in very discouraging relationships. And I know that you can feel stuck. You can feel so stuck, and you can be even afraid. But you have to have a vision for your life. Set it up and do your best with it. Like I said, do a vision board to where you know what you want to move forward to. And even if you have to do it privately, put it somewhere where you are going to open that up and look at that every single day, 3 or 4 times a day. Get it in your mind that you want peace in your life, that you want good relationships, that you don't want abusive relationships. You want to do what's right, but at the same time, choose to step off of the roller coaster. Whoever's got you on one, you don't have to live in a codependent relationship. No, don't be a victim. Stand up, take control of your life, take control of your finances, and move forward and have the best life that you possibly can live. And let's learn to work smarter, not harder. I mean, come on. There's all kinds of opportunities out there. This is the best time to go get a job because there's so many people that don't want to work, and so there's so many jobs available. If you need work or you need extra income, go get it. It is out there. I mean, do the job of your dreams. It could be the greatest thing that you have had happen to you in decades. If you could just get out of the rut that you're in and know that there is a brighter future for you ahead. You just have to make it happen, and I want to see you do that. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a blessed day.